Welcome back to the American Dream News Station. This is your favorite host, Ivana Civic, and today we will be discussing how we can use information from the European Renaissance to understand our modern-day country. Yes, America has made many technological advancements over the years, but has our nation stopped reaching for higher things? How can recent traumatic events in our nation tell us whether we need a renaissance? Is our nation destined to fall into a dark age, or are we in the beginnings of a much-needed revival? The period between the 14th and 17th centuries in England was a time of new advancements. Increased communication between countries, the rediscovery of ancient Greek and Roman texts, and the development of humanism all played a role in inciting this revival. The rediscovery of classical philosophy, literature, and art was promoted by many scholars, changing the way they viewed the world. Many people began to do their own research and reject the indoctrination instilled by the church. This new focus on secular things rather than spirituality became known as humanism. Ancient Greek and Roman texts were studied and used as inspiration for art and literature. Most importantly, people began to think for themselves instead of allowing those in places of authority to think for them. American society has suffered many tragedies in the past few years. With a global pandemic and natural disaster taking hundreds of thousands of lives and political unrest in face of an upcoming election, it seems that America is in need of a Renaissance-type revival. Our nation has lost the ability to properly work together despite our differences. Instead, there are deep divisions in society that seem to affect many individuals and political issues. Due to the many technological advances, such as the first electric car being produced in 2008, people seem to believe that we have reached the end of any more breakthroughs. If people continue to hold on to this mindset, we won't progress and will continue to be indoctrinated instead of educated. The future of this nation, our children, are all being taught to not question the one path they've been told to follow. Past generations have simply gone to school, graduated, and started working for things they're not passionate about in order to pay the bills. But instilling those same ideas in future generations, we are risking America falling into a long slump. These past few years have been an example of why America needs a revival, but could America actually ever achieve that? Citizens are getting too comfortable with the advancements we have already made and are deciding that we have done enough for now, but if we hope to continue bettering our nation and ultimately the world, we need to never stop striving for greatness.